Hey guys, are you looking to create not only that ultra high ticket offer to that 50,000, 75,000, $100,000 offer, but you need to know how to do it in a way that will actually meet the needs of the person that has that type of cash to spend? If that's you, tonight's for you. Come on in, you guys. I look forward to saying hi to you. Hey there, Instagram. Okay, I think we are all on board and ready to go. All of you are here. Hey, 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 great to see you. Come on in, everybody. I am super excited to be talking about tonight what the ultra high ticket buyer wants most. Okay, so as you're coming into the room, I just want to say hi to you. Come on in, say hi to me. I'd like to be able to shout you out in the chat. And as you're coming in, let me let you know who I am, and we will just jump right into this nitty gritty. So, my name is Dr. Avis. I am a business elevation strategist and the creator of the Million Dollar Pivot. This is a completely complimentary, but do not let the price tag fool you. This is a very, very valuable. What's up there, Tamika? Great to see you. Hello again to you too, my dear. This is an incredible training that I'm putting together. I'm so proud of myself, y'all. I'm so proud of myself. Let me take a minute to pat my own damn back, okay? Because I am so excited about all the blood, sweat, tears that I'm putting into this training for you. I just really think it's going to be a seminal training, okay? And it's specifically around how to craft your ultra high ticket offer. Why are we talking ultra high ticket and what is ultra high ticket? You can't wait. Me neither. Actually, I can't wait. I need a few more days, Tamika. I'm still working. Um, so let me just say, so this is about crafting offers that are at least at the $50,000 level. Hey there, Brian. Great to see you, my man. 50K, 75K, 100K offers. It's really about creating those game-changing offers. Let's be very real. I mean, let's like put this into very real context. This is about creating offers, like singular offers, singular sales that are equal to or more than many people on this planet make in a year. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. An offer that itself is more than what many people make in an entire year. That's what I'm talking about. And what I want you to know is that you can sell at that level. You can. All right. And I can teach you how. All right. It all jumps off next Monday, not tomorrow, but the following Monday, February 26th, where I will be breaking it all down in a complimentary multi-day workshop called the Million Dollar Pivot. And you can grab your ticket right now. Ticket, Lord have mercy, it's free, you guys. Just your you know virtual ticket, your seat, save your spot, register, okay, to go see it at themilliondollarpivot.com. Once again, it's themilliondollarpivot.com. Let me see if I can put something here for you guys so that you can literally see that. Hold on, guys. And then that would make it easier for you to see what the heck I'm talking about. Okay. So I'm gonna put it right here, themilliondollarpivot.com. All right. And I think I also have it there for you guys to see up on the post. So you can literally click on it and get right there. If you are on Facebook or LinkedIn or YouTube, you can see it right there. Okay. All right. So with that said, let's get right into the nitty gritty of what I want to chat about tonight. Now, how many of you were here the other day when I talked about really the breakdown of creating $100,000 offers? I think that got a lot of your attention. All right. We talked about that the other night or the other morning. I did it yesterday morning. And I think it really opened your eyes that, wow, this is possible. Yes, this is doable. Yes, people really do sell at that level. And I told you about several of my clients who have been very successful. We even had somebody on here during that live who had sold a $50,000 offer, her very first $50,000 offer. And I told you about my client who just closed her first 75K offer and has two more in the pipeline right now. I told you about my client who closed her very first offer, which was a $100,000 offer. I didn't tell you about another one who closed her very first multi six-figure contract. Okay. I talked about another one who just closed one that was over 800,000. Okay. So I'm telling you guys, this is possible. This is doable. People around here doing it. Okay. And if you want to understand how to do it, that's exactly what this is for. It's the first time I have taught this material in a complimentary fashion. So make sure that you are in the place to be. You can go right now to themilliondollarpivot.com, themilliondollarpivot.com, grab your seat, and I will see you there. Okay. Now, one of the main things that you want to think about as you're crafting this $1 million offer, or in this case, multi-million dollar offer, the ultra high ticket style, is obviously what the high ticket buyer wants. And we're going to go into this deeply in the workshop. But do know this, there is a difference between an high ticket buyer and a high ticket buyer and a low ticket buyer. Like there's like 3 tiers of consumer that we're going to be talking about. Okay. Um, in the workshop with a specific focus on the ultra high ticket buyer. But let's just be real. The person who buys ultra high ticket is a little bit different than the person who buys high ticket. The person who buys high ticket is a lot different than the person who buys low ticket. Okay. And then the people who buy low ticket are different than those people who are perennial, YouTube university people who never buy at all. Okay. So people are at different levels of the game. And the challenge for us who are in business is that sometimes when we market, where what we do in our marketing does not target the right people. Right. Does that make sense? If you're having difficulty with really selling your offer, could be that you're marketing to the low ticket buyer when you actually have a high ticket offer. Or it could be if you're trying to go volume and you're trying to go low ticket but high volume, maybe you're marketing those people who don't buy at all, the YouTube university devotees. Okay. When you are looking to develop an ultra high ticket offer, you need to understand what are those key things that make the ultra high ticket person want to buy. Okay. We're going to go through this, as I said, in depth during the actual workshop, but I will start by telling you this. The most valuable thing in the ultra high ticket person's mind is, it's hard because I have like 2 things that are right there at the top, I would say, but definitely maybe just I'm going to say it's a tie for the top, you guys, a tie. Okay. Right at the top of their concerns is time. Ultra high ticket buyers, money is not the object. What's most valuable to them is time. And they will pay all day, every day in order to save time and get a solution. Do you understand? Like, even if it's something that they can do, they know that it's not a good use of their time for them to do it because they could be out there during that time making more money. Does this make sense, you guys? Like, this is not an ultra high ticket example, but there are things that I don't do anymore because it just does not make financial sense. It does not make sense for me to spend half a day scrubbing floors and toilets and stuff in my house when I could be spending that time working on my business. And in one sale, I could pay for people to come and do that for me for a couple of years. Like, does that make sense? It don't make sense. Yes, I could do it, but it's not it's not a business savvy way for me to spend my time. And I want you to know that there are ultra high ticket buyers out there just like that. They are making calculations like that in their head. Like, yeah, I could do this. Yes, I could, but it's not a good use of my time. So think about what you're doing. And is it something that can save the ultra high ticket buyer his or her time? If it is, that's going to be something that they value greatly. Okay. The other thing I would say, I said 1, and now I'm going to go ahead and give you the 2. Okay. The second thing I would say, though, that's probably right up there with time is that it has to be the utmost of quality. Like, they want a really, really high quality solution, like full solution to their problems. They are not into piecemeal. Okay. This is live. Oh golly, I wish I knew how to pronounce your name. Music. Chidubim. Chidubim. I'm going to stop because I'm probably embarrassing myself. But yes, this is live. All right. That's one of my YouTube friends over there. Okay. I will say that, they're looking for something that's going to give them a complete solution the first time. The first time. Okay. And they really want it to be of high quality. Quality matters to them. Like, they don't mind paying more for a much better mousetrap at the end of the day. Okay. They are the type of person where at that level, they're used to being surrounded with quality. Like that quality is their normal. Like they step out of their bed and they maybe go into their bathroom and they're putting their feet on heated tiles. Okay. They have a luxury car, they have a luxury home. Like that's just how they live their life. So I want you to think about what can you provide that would be of high quality, that in essence would be a luxury experience for them, that is connected to what you do. Like those are the types of things that you need to think of. And I know sometimes we might feel intimidated about putting together an offer like that if we feel like, oh my goodness, I could not afford that offer myself. Like I cannot even imagine what it would look like to pay $50,000 for something, or $75,000 or $100,000. Well, I will say this one thing. If you're putting it, you need to do you it does make sense that you have some experience somewhere in the realm of what you are looking to offer, in the sense of, if your ultra high ticket offer is going to be a mastermind program, it makes sense that you've at least invested in a high ticket mastermind program. Because how are you going to design something that you've never experienced and you have no idea, what it's like? You have no idea what's an example of something that's good. You have no idea of an example of something that's bad. It's just all within the realms of your imagination. It's hard to gather true data and experience and expertise having not experienced the thing that you're trying to sell. So I will say that, okay? But I do want you to know that once you've been there and you've experienced that, now you can get a sense of, okay, if I were to take it up a notch and have it at this level where maybe my investment was, 25, but I want to create a $50,000 program. Okay, now let me think, okay, what else would I want if I were to invest at that level? Now you have something to gauge it off of. Does that make sense, you guys? I'm hoping that's making sense to you. Absolutely. Put some skin in the game. Can you provide examples of luxury experience for an offer? Can you give me a sense of the offer? Well, okay, I'll give you an example. So, for example, I have I'm going to be going on a retreat pretty soon with my platinum clients. We are going to go on an international retreat that is going to be at a very, very exclusive, five-star level hotel. They're going to have an amazing experience at that space, in addition to having access to the core training that they will get while they're there in person. Okay, they'll have delicious food, delicious accommodations. That's a luxury experience. In addition to that, they've had the experience, for example, of working with me in a state of the art television studio and getting media trained in a very, very fine establishment like that, in the everyday sort of quote unquote delivery of the program. They have almost like inner circle. I wouldn't even say almost, like it is like inner circle access to me. Okay. We're going to give more detailed examples like that in the actual training. So do sign up if you haven't yet at themilliondollarpivot.com. But I want you to know that we're going to go into this deeply there. And I want you to think about what is a luxury experience for what you do. Like, I don't know if you are in the coaching space, Tamika, but if you are, that's an example of how you can do it there. And then there are other ways that you can provide a luxury experience if you're a consultant. So it's really about figuring out where am I in terms of what I do, and how can I do what I do okay, great. How can I do what I do at a very exclusive, elevated, very like first class level? I want you to think about an analogy that I often use, and then I'll shut up because I want you to be able to come to the class to really get all of this stuff. Okay. Is I often think about, Tamika, have you had the experience of flying first class? Right. I want you to think about the experience that you had when you flew first class, when you last flew first class, and compare that to the experience that you had if you've flown coach. And you know that, hey, you're on the same plane, you leave at the same time, you arrive at your destination at the same time. But what good you have? Okay, so but wouldn't you agree that the first class experience is completely different than the coach experience? Yes. The first class experience is a completely different experience than the coach experience. And so, what I want you to do is, I want you to put on your thinking cap, as my mom would say, former third grade teacher. I want you to put on your thinking cap and think, how can I create a first class experience for my ultra high ticket buyer? Right? That's your that's really where we're going to play. That's the land that we're going to play in during the $1 million pivot. Okay? Good. I got it. Okay, you got it. You got it. You got it. You are picking up what I'm putting down. It's making sense to you. That's right. Idiosyncrasies. Like what can you do that can really make people feel special, give them extra, extras, have them have elite access to things, first access to things, like those types of things, like all sorts of things. Okay, I can give you guys deeper examples at the $1 million pivot, absolutely, but I just want you to start creating creatively. The main thing I want you to understand is that I don't care if you are a coach. I don't care if you're a consultant. I don't care if you're a real estate agent. I don't care if you're a photographer. I mean, there are elevated experiences that you can create as a service-based professional, no matter what you do. Um, I primarily work with service-based. I don't typically work with people who sell products. Okay. I've not done that in my past. And I don't believe in trying to teach something that I've never done and been successful at. Okay. But I have been successful at being a coach. I have been successful at being a consultant. I have been successful at being an international speaker, speaking all over the world having pulling down very, very, very significant honorariums and payment for those appearances. So I have examples in my background of understanding how to make sure that you can achieve these ultra high ticket successful contracts or clients in those ways and beyond. I'm leaving out some stuff, but just know I've done a few things. Okay. I've done a few things. And beyond me doing a few things, I've actually worked with clients that's done a few things. Right. And we've been able to have success with them in a variety of different spaces as well. So if you want to elevate the revenue generating capacity of your business, I have to tell you, there is no better way to do it and more expedited way to do it than through adding on an ultra high ticket offer to your menu of services. You have to have that as one of those options because as I mentioned, we're talking about adding something to your repertoire where one sale alone could equal 1 year's salary for tons of people right here in the United States. I gave you the example the other day of Latanya. I just spoke with her today. She's also working on her dissertation. She's almost finished with getting her sample together for a survey. So she's very excited. But I will say that, it didn't hit her until after I, gave her kudos about her first 75K sale, that she only needed to sell 12 more, like a dozen more at that level to hit 7 figures. And she was like, oh my God, I didn't think about it that way. When you are pricing like this literally could be your $1 million pivot. And it does not need to take a gazillion people to buy to get there. Imagine 13 people, a baker's dozen purchasing at 75K is a 7-figure reality. If it's a 100K offer, 10 people, 10 out of billions of people on this planet, okay, will get you to 7 figures. This is why we're calling it a $1 million pivot. It's a pivot that does not need to take a long time. Okay. And I will say, having this as one of those opportunities and one of those offers provided is one of the things that helped me do 1.2 million in 3 days. You have got to have this in your repertoire in order to have the ability to literally skyrocket the revenue potential of your business. And that's why I'm excited to break it all down for you at the $1 Million Pivot. So if you have not signed up yet, make sure you do. If you're watching me on Instagram, hey there on my Instagram bees, got to think of a cool name for you guys. You can go to my bio. If you're on Instagram, click the link there. If you're watching me any place else, go ahead and click the link that's connected with this post. I might need to go to YouTube and pin it in the comments, but every place else on LinkedIn and Facebook, you can see it right here connected to this post. Go ahead and click it. Go ahead and get registered. It's completely complimentary. And we kick off in just a little bit over a week. So I want you to be there. I want you to make the commitment to stay there. And one other thing I will say, You are in. Awesome. 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 How do I get there? What do you mean? How do you get there? You're in. Are you in? Just click the link, okay, at themilliondollarpivot.com. And then you will fill out the information that's there when you click the button around registering. And then that's it. You should be in. After you sign up, you should have seen a thank you page come up. Okay. And the thank you page is next. It thanks you for registering. And then it tells you to do a few more things to complete getting ready for the million dollar pivot. Number one, you're welcome. Number one, you have to, after you sign up, the next thing I want you to do is make sure that you scroll down a little bit and select a time on the calendar that's there. I have an incredible team of business strategists who are experts in this space. One herself is a high ticket sales specialist. Okay. You're going to be seeing her as part of this class. Okay. She has sold, I believe she closed like over 4 million like last month. Okay. So let me just say she's a bad sister. Okay. You want to learn from her. Okay. The other is a high level business operations specialist, has worked with multi-million dollars, all multi-millionaires all over this nation, and works with me. Okay. Now, but I want you to know these are very, very seasoned and experienced professionals. You want you want to have the chance to have them take a look at your business. And what they're going to do in this very brief one-on-one session with you is they're going to take a look at one of your social media platforms, the social media platform of your desire. You get to pick which one you want them to take a look at, and they're going to do an audit of it. They're going to look to see if it's properly optimized in a way that will help to attract ultra high ticket buyers. We talked about it in my last live that I did yesterday, why it's important to attract rather than to chase. Okay. And so make sure that you get on their calendar so that you can have someone of the high caliber that these professionals are be able to specifically take a look at one of your key business assets, and that's your social media presence. Okay. They will also ask you about your current offer. They'll want to know, like, what are you offering now? What price point are you at right now? Are you successful in selling that right now? They just kind of want to get a sense of how ready are you for an ultra high ticket offer, or maybe you need to start with a high ticket offer. We're just trying to get that information. Okay. And that helps me also understand who's in the room during this training so that I can do my best to calibrate. I'm sorry, this curl is like has a mind of its own. So I can do my best to calibrate next week's workshop to the people that are actually there. Okay. What I'm not doing, okay, what I'm not doing is providing you like a generic one size fits all training. Okay. There are some basic concepts that you need to know in order to do this, but I also am having my team gather this information so that I can know who's in the room and do the best that I can to customize it to the needs and the concerns of the people that have actually registered. So that's why I really want you to register and respond to that so we can get a sense of who you are. Okay. And then thirdly, it'll have you scroll down some more. You'll click the button, join our Facebook group, click the button to join. And then you'll come in there because during the actual workshop, we'll have so much fun in the actual Facebook group. That's where you're going to be submitting homework because yes, I did say you'll have homework. Like you're actually creating the ultra high ticket offer during this workshop. This is not a theoretical workshop where people talk a lot of pleasantries, but you actually don't get anything done. Okay. You will actually do it during the actual workshop. So there is homework for each and every night, and you'll be submitting it in the Facebook group. So make sure that you do sign up for the Facebook. Well, click the link to go over to and request admittance into the Facebook group. We'll make sure that you're let in no later than tomorrow morning. Okay. And then get ready, okay? Because we're about to get the party on and popping on February 26th. All right. Stay close to your email inbox. If you don't see my email, as soon as you register, check your spam folder, check your promotions folder if you have Gmail, because it's there. Okay. It's sent automatically. We want to make sure that you don't miss any communications. Oh, there's one more link on the thank you page that will allow you to add this event to your calendar. So click that link so that all of the days of the actual training can be pushed to your actual calendar. All right. And with that said, you're ready to go. Okay. So I hope this has been helpful, everybody. Absolutely. Tailored advice and solutions. You got that right, my man. How much is that service? I'm not sure about which service you're talking about, Dr. Shauna, but if you're talking about the workshop that I'm mentioning, it's completely complimentary. It's completely complimentary. So go there right now to themilliondollarpivot.com. It is a complimentary multi-day workshop. where I'll be helping you map out your ultra high ticket offer. Okay. All you have to do is sign up at themilliondollarpivot.com. That's themilliondollarpivot.com, and I will see you there. I hope I answered your question, Dr. Shauna. I hope that that's what you were referring to. I've got the registration. I'm interested in the pivot. Perfect, 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 perfect. Oh, you like this blazer, Ariana? Thank you, girl. Yes, I just did a media hit for CTV before I came on here because you guys, I still have a pinky toe in the political space. So every once in a while, I'm still doing political commentary. So since I thought I was looking pretty good, I thought I'd come on here and tell you guys a little bit about this before I, uh, you know, put on the sweatshirts. Put on the comfy wear that I normally wear when I'm not on TV or something like that. Okay. All right. So with that said, you guys, this has been great. I've enjoyed chatting with you. Awesome. Do reach out to me on LinkedIn. I do not recognize you on YouTube. I'm so sorry. I have to be better with YouTube, you guys. I have to be honest. I'm so bad about YouTube. It was not a New Year's resolution, but it should have been that I do be more intentional about YouTube. But I am going to get around to being more intentional about YouTube, probably leading up to Black Millionaire Coach Live. And we're going to talk about that though after the Million Dollar Pivot. Okay. With that said, you guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday evening. I hope you enjoy tomorrow if you do have tomorrow off. And even if you don't have tomorrow off, I hope you enjoy tomorrow. I hope you enjoy every tomorrow. And I look forward to seeing you guys in about 7 more tomorrows, maybe 8, for the kickoff of the Million Dollar Pivot. With that said, you guys have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you later. Take care, guys. Bye.